Boston Celtics. At guard, number 11. Starting at shooting guard, 6'4", number 4, Drew Holiday. In the middle, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 7, Jayson Tatum. At forward, number 0, Jayson Tatum.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for Julius Randle.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, the 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Brown. To the middle. Porzingis misses. McDaniels against Brown. McDaniels passes to Conley. That three's off the mark. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Edwards. For 3, Randle nails it from beyond the arc.
When you have Randle on your team, he'll space out that floor.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Now here's Brown. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randle. Five on the clock. That won't go either for Randle. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Here's Randle, following the bucket by Boston. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Pritchard, Reed defending. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Holiday. And here's Brown for three. Minnesota with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here's Conley. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Conley. Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
We all know how much teams lean on their shooting guards to score the ball consistently. Here's a look at the two guards who have been filling it up this season. Anthony Edwards on top.
Yeah, and his initiative goes a long way. I mean, we've seen it all season. He can gut defenses however he sees fit.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
Now here's Reed. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. And that one's good.
A versatile shooter like Conley can make the mid-range work for him, even if it's not his best shot.
Tatum finds Holiday. Here's Brown. McDaniels covering. Off target from outside. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Up top, Reed. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
That ties it up.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall outside. Now McDaniels launches a 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Boston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Holiday with the ball. Outside Brown. Puts up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Reed. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 10 points.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
So it's Boston now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit and reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jayson Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Holiday. And it's Davison in for Pritchard. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Horford against Randall. Horford with some nice D.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Dillingham. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Dillingham. Clock at 6. Gobert, no good. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Davison. Still no points. Takes the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's the 3. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, we saw him score 22. From the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Celtics lead by 4. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
He's clearly on the attack, making 6 of his last 7.
Pass to Minot. Now here's Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Here's Edwards. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And for Boston, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Driving to the basket. And it's Shireman missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Inside, Horford with a steal. Tatum against DiVincenzo. The 3 ball. And it's Tatum missing. Edwards for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. 6-point game. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornette, and it's Hauser in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Hauser, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Davison. Lets it go from 14. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Celtics lead by 4. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Tatum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Defensive foul, Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jayson Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Walsh is checked in for Davison. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Ingles, he's checked in for Miller. That one misses for Tatum. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
I in practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Ingles, no good. Pass to Tatum. Over to the wing. On the wing, Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Peterson, he's checked in for Boston. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Minot's checked in. Celtics lead by 8. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. It's blocked by Gobert.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he gets the bucket.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Here's Hauser. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Tatum. Shot on the wing. Minot pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. He buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 19. And it falls all over the rim and in. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Here's Edwards. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics lead by 5. Pass to Peterson. Here's Hauser. Tatum, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Peterson, that one's good.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
DiVincenzo with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. In terms of 2 guards, these guys are putting in the work on the glass. Anthony Edwards on top.
And I just love how he's willing to battle among the trees, using determination and agility rather than size to dominate on the glass.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Peterson. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go! You're on the big screen. down. Oh, sit down.
Boston with some changes. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Horford. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Here's Holiday. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
First one falls.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
And Conley drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Edwards against Holiday. Tatum passes to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Conley. 5 to shoot. Pritchard, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Looking to end this cold spell. Hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Holiday against Conley. Outside Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
On the inside, Reed's got a deep bag that he can go to. I mean, he's a hard guy to cover.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. so Reed nails them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. So it's Boston now, following the score by Minnesota. Brown inside, McDaniels covering. Brown, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Horford covering. Nice move. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Timeout. And Chris Finch has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Put your hands together for Celtics Entertainment. Offensive man on the court. It's your squad. Get loud and look at the spirit.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at Boston, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
Well, for the Celtics, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And Minnesota with possession here, trailing by 5. Randall outside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Outside Conley, pass to Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall, right side. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. The kick out to Conley. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. The teardrop. Hey, Brown in traffic.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Randall outside. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. And there it is for him. Randall's got 9.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Holiday. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. From behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Outside for Randall. This one for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Brown. Over McDaniels. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Pass to Brown. The deep 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hey there, everybody. Jayson Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
Sometimes you show up to the game and you just feel it, Ernie. Like, that's how it looked tonight, showing the range and doing it consistently.
I know I'm feeling it. What about you, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I don't know what it is, but I feel it. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And one here from Grandmaster Dash. He wants to know, do you have any fears you're willing to admit? I, for one, am scared of the answers you're going to give.
You promise not to laugh, you two?
I promise.
Well, I haven't told many people, but I'm scared of heights. You laughing?
He's scared of heights.
Yeah, Kenny, you're scared of heights. Oh my God! So you don't. What do? You sit down all day?
As a matter of fact, I do. Every day is a struggle.
Scared of heights. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Jayson Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 4-point game. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reid just had the strength to overpower him.
Here's Tatum. McDaniels with the rebound.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
Three-pointer Holiday. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 7 rebounds in the game. Randall, the pass to Edwards. That misses, and a chance to tie it. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line with 1 shot, Jayson Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Pass to Reed. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Brown against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Conley. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And the basket by Holiday.
Boy, from 3-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. And here's McDaniels. Shoots over Brown. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 5 points.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. 5th best, Minnesota.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Reed. McDaniels against Brown. It's Edwards on the wing. He has 6. Looking to get back on track. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as much as 10.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Boston leading by 5. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Tatum looking it over. Pass to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Brown. McDaniels with some nice D. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Outside Conley. Outside McDaniels. Here's Randall. Reed for 3. Can't get it to drop.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Tatum. No good on the shot. McDaniels with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall outside. Outside Conley. Reed for 3. Rebound Boston. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tatum a screen on Randall. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
That one goes in. Randall's got 14.
For Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Edwards against Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. One of the stories here, Jayson Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Conley finds Randall. And there's the screen. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed, a screen on Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Boston leading by 6. Brown with it. He's picked up by Conley. Brown against Conley. Brown passes to Horford. Off target from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Brown against Edwards. Randall outside. Sinks the tray. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Tries to break his ice. Brown can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Back to Randall. To the inside. And stolen by Brown. And Pritchard, here we go. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And he can't get the first one. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And the second free throw is good. The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Out to the right wing for the lead. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Show us those moves. Keep on dancing. Next dancer.
In free throw percentage, and they're one of the top 5 rebounding teams in the league. They put in a lot of work down low. They're an intimidating team when they're attacking the boards.
And you got to avoid fouling this team. It's really that simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances to cash in from the line. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Pulls up. Again, the miss by Boston.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Conley passes to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Horford. Boston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Randall against Horford. Now here's Randall. Defense right on him. With the floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Al Horford.
The creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Randall drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Brown against DiVincenzo. Brown passes to Cornette. Pass to Hauser. Horford with it. Here's Cornette. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Dillingham. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Shireman. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornette, and it's Shireman in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Horford. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And the basket by Edwards.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Here's Shireman. DiVincenzo covering. Outside Tatum. Tatum muscles his way in.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Put your hands together for Celtics Entertainment. Yellow fans on the court is your basketball. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for the teacher.
He's checked in for Boston. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Alexander Walker. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo fires from deep. He drops it from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Tatum from long range. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
And that one falls for Tatum. Pritchard's checked in for Davison. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Good physicality from him in the second half, earning more trips to the line.
Now here's Conley. The D's right on him. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
And Conley has run the screen and roll countless times, folks. So effective in these situations.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Minnesota leading by 4. Now Edwards. Launches it. Hauser grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Let's find out the news on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Allie, what's the update?
Hey guys, Minnesota's.
What you say? Oh my goodness! Come on now. Oh, doctor! Oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander-Walker's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Edwards. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Outside Conley. Three-pointer. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boston trailing. There's Tatum with the 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Fires for 3. Minnesota again missing. For Boston, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. To the inside. Horford can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Back to Alexander-Walker. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Cornette. And it's Brown in for Hauser. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for DiVincenzo. And so it's Boston with it. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
That was Golden Entertainment. Let's give them another round of applause.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in.
For Celtics Entertainment.
passes to Cornette. Outside Tatum. Brown looking around. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Back to Tatum. To tie it up. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlled.
Gobert goes up and brings it down.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Brown passes to Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards, defended by Brown. Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA, and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
And he makes a first.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels is checked in for Reed. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a 2-possession ballgame.
Operating inside, Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Randall on the screen. For 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. Tatum inside. Randall's there. A nice shot by Tatum.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Shoots over Brown. Outside for Randall. The 3 is up. And the 3-pointer goes. Randall's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
All right, fans, give it up for something entertainment.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota.
Celtics Entertainment.
McDaniels against Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
Humongous bucket from Holiday. He's become one of the most reliable players in this league during the game and in big moments as well.
Pass to Randall. Reed, a screen on Tatum. Tatum against Randall. Clock at 6. Over Tatum. That won't go either for Randall. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. To tie it up, Pritchard gets it to go. It's a tie ball game.
Jayson Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Holiday against Edwards. Edwards packs it home.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 44.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jayson Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Edwards against Holiday. Randall outside. Pass to Conley. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. There's 57 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
There's Tatum with the 3. Reed with the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Edwards. Second chance effort. Oh, nice fake with the layups off the mark. Boston on offense. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum inside. Checked by Randall. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Missed it! And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. 7 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. Count it!
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
I think this has to be a lob close enough to the basket so you can tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
So it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, Julius Randle.